So these big doors we can close behind us, presumably. But we have a lot of baddies to deal with here.
Here goes nothing.
So we got Ragzlin here, who's sitting on his chair. We have 5 goblins and 2 of these guys.
Rivers and streams will flow with their blood.
I wonder if no one would notice if we just killed these 2 guys up in the back.
And they'll know she is absolute.
There's also a ladder here. Maybe we investigate the ladder first. Oh, there's many ladders.
From her barrels. You will
Step lightly.
I mean, these look like things we could drop on him, maybe. It's a shame there's not one around these guys here. Also, you look awesome, just want to say.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Like will be done.
listen. The Absolute honors you and slays
Still
her
alive,
enemies.
so that's progress.
You fertilize the fields with the
A
dead.
scroll of speak with the dead. I wonder what that's useful for.
And streams will flow with their blood.
These guys don't have a lot of,
Their cities will be raised. Praise the Absolute. What you need in Drow.
goblins and drow working together. Never thought I'd see the day.
The Absolute's got room for everyone. Long as you don't defy her. And nobody's that stupid. If the Absolute says to take orders from a Drow, then we toe the mark. No questions.
Okay. I'm in need of a
You
healer.
look spiffy to me. What do you need a healer for?
Tell the truth. No, that's not the right idea. I'm closing gaps in my group. Everyone needs a healer.
Well, let me know when you find one. Priestess Gut's better at causing pain than curing it.
That's a good warning. I wish we had had that sooner. Alright, so how do we...
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
This seems like where we have to do the fighting. I kind of wonder if we can kill these guys, though.
Absolute
Watch your
honors
back.
you
Tread
and
carefully.
slays her enemies. You fertilize the field with the dead.
They seem like they're almost far enough away that maybe I could... Maybe they're slightly out of sight and I can just give them a quick stabby stab.
Absolute.
Neither seen nor heard.
Eager for battle.
Okay, let's see what happens now. Okay, he just seemed to keel over dead. So that seemed to work quite nicely.
Trust no one. Time for discretion.
Is this guy gonna discover the corpse though, I wonder?
You took a
Oh.
life, now yours will be taken in turn.
Okay.
A fair exchange, perhaps.
Okay. So I'm not... Alright. So we had a little bit of time when maybe we could have done something there. But,
Never a dull moment. Maybe I should. No, this is good.
I don't think I want to use Guiding Bolt right now. So we'll do that. Give you a little bit of protection.
I will ascend.
Good hit. Gosh darn it. Spider pit. Ugh. Always with the pits. Well, that's gonna be awkward. Oh, don't you dare go to the drum. Oh, snap. That was a big hit. I guess the spiders were coming in no matter what. Oh, these guys are... okay. I think we got ourselves killed. Oh, yeah. Wow. What caused us to anger everyone? It's got to be the drum. Maybe I should have taken my first turn to destroy the drum. That would be interesting. Why am I going with your turn right now when Shadowheart seems to be first in the turn order?
I'll strike you down.
Like, you got yourself into a terrible place here, didn't you? You can take turns in any order if they are your party and beside each other. Oh, good to know. We're gonna die, for sure. But this probably buys us a little time. I fell an awful long way down here. Why can I not? Isn't this supposed to be like a super jump? I guess it is not that super. I'll use my bonus action to keep me alive for the moment. Okay, I can't climb up that. So I think best we can do is just try and put some damage in there. That was a good turn, but... but it certainly seems like we're gonna die. Oh. Devout Outcry. That was cool. Oh, wait, and our rogue isn't in the turn because I'm an idiot. Okay, now I understand. I should have realized that he wasn't in the fray from the beginning. Oh, the turn just keeps going while this is happening?
Time to die.
Oh, I should have used sneak attack. Interesting. I saw the way that it works with synchronous and asynchronous turns is very interesting. I did something bad there. Okay, spider is dead.
Got to focus.
But this guy exploded and killed us. Okay, noted. Wait, who did you just attack? Who's down here? Warrior Plague? Okay, so the spiders attack anyone that's down here, it looks like. He's back up again, which is not going to be good for business, I don't think. Yeah. We could get you back up. I mean, that's probably... Can we not?
Keep them guessing.
You're telling me I can't get here? Oh, not enough resources. Okay, because you already took your turn, I think.
I am death.
Oh, the spiders are attacking the spiders are attacking the... Or attacking multiples. Okay. They're attacking the goblins too. So we could knock the goblins in. And the spiders and the goblins would presumably fight. We're dying, obviously, but... So one thing we could do is we could line up all of our people and push all the goblins into the pit to fight the spiders.
Before my time.
Good hit. All right, let's see. Yeah, the fact that the spiders are not friendly to the goblins is a very interesting dynamic. I'm also curious if I can like hide the corpse after I go turn-based here. We're gonna try it again. Okay, enter turn-based mode. We will hide.
Your drink from our barrels. You will.
But then we end up with no turn?
Assume nothing. There is work to do.
The environment turn. Trying to figure this out. So let's see. So I can go here, and now I can maybe stabby stab. Hiding is your turn. Ah, I see. Okay. Now, let's see. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Whoops. Oh, I didn't mean to move. Crap. Do this. Throw? Why can't I throw? Can't pick up too heavy. Ah, you're too much of a weakling.
Don't linger.
Okay, so we'll what we'll do is we'll move over here.
Action, not reaction.
Okay.
Caught
Oh,
in
how
the
did he
act
see it
of
from so
killing.
far away?
A fight is
Boo.
unavoidable now.
Okay, so there's only 2 guys that are wandering. So maybe what we do is we have 2 of our heroes simultaneously whack them. So yeah, so if I had hit hide right before I went into turn-based mode, it would have been the exact opposite. That was what was confusing to me.
Keep your distance, darling.
All right, so we're gonna come over here, and then I will also grab
Indolence breeds madness.
you and bring you over here.
And they'll know she is absolute. You sit at her table. You're
All right, and everyone hides. Enter turn-based mode. Okay.
Keep it quick.
I really hope that you can get where you need to get. Must have advantage? You're freaking invisible. Oh, you're not stealthed. Okay.
With every breath, a purpose.
You took a life.
Oh.
Now yours will be taken in
Okay,
turn.
apparently we were in
A
peripheral
fair
vision.
exchange, perhaps.
So we're slowly learning. Yeah, the turn issues are a little interesting to me. I'm still wrapping my mind around them. But if we get the timing right, I think we can get them both, but maybe he's always
One step at a time.
a little too close.
Without delay.
Careful. I'm behind.
it's absolute.
Maggots will be
Wait,
done.
why is she down there? Okay. Oh, this is the time. Shoot.
Don't touch me.
Hide.
From her barrels.
Eager for battle. Quickly then.
Enter turn-based mode. All right.
Life you
What?
took will not go unavenged, it
Wait.
seems.
Oh, it immediately... Okay, it immediately does that. So they have to be out of line of sight of one another. Don't forget environment stuff like braziers and whatnot. What would I be forgetting about them? Like they exist. Oh, like you're saying I can turn them off to make things more stealthy? Okay.
Oh, enough
You-
waiting. I crave blood.
Need to get here. You need to get over here.
What now?
Okay, we need to wait for this guy to go a little further.
Drink from her barrels.
Okay, so he's looking the right direction. Go turn-based mode. Okay, so you
If I must.
need to get wrecked
See
first.
nothing.
I think you're out of line of sight.
Took a life.
You're
now
not out of
yours
sight.
Will be taken in turn.
Huh.
A fair exchange.
So I didn't see any red stuff that indicated to me that there was a vision cone on them. You can drop the hinges to drop them on people's head. Yeah, no, I did notice that when I was up on the in the rafters for sure. They can hear me. Can they only hear Lizelle?
Not reaction.
Because they didn't hear
Don't
Asterion when I did that.
And they'll know she is absolute. You sit at her table. You drink from her barrels. You will.
So it seems like I think they can see each other right now. It gets so there's a stealth check, is what you're saying, though. There's a stealth check to whether it gets the kill or not. Because see, no, that doesn't
the fight
work.
Is unavoidable now.
I feel like there's like a stealthy way to do this, but I have no idea how stealth in this game works at the moment. It seemed like I could get one kill with our rogue. But maybe we don't.
Watch your back.
Blackets will be done.
Let's move. With haste.
So we have better stealth here. You can just walk in and set it up and then start the convo with the big dude. I'm not concerned with these two per se. Like, that's the thing.
Well,
I want to see if I can get these two dead without starting the event at all. That's what I'm curious about.
Can't give up now. Can't slow down.
Okay, so... Okay, so you're gonna do that.
moving.
I think we need to kill you first. We need to go turn-based here. I think this might be exposed, though. We'll do the Cunning Hide.
Took a life.
No.
Now you're
It's not, I don't think it's a stealth check.
a fair exchange.
I think it's just positioning. Oh, but I have one more idea. One more idea before we give up. I was thinking we could use the Bard song for the lure. Yep. You read my mind. I was like, yeah, maybe it's the position. So what we'll do is we'll go over here with you. I mean, might as well take the whole crew and bring them over.
To the ground. And they'll know she is absolute.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Okay, unlink.
You'll sit at her table.
And we
You'll
will
drink
perform.
from her barrels. You will reign.
Careful, I bite.
Oh, performance successful. So we'll get some money from them too.
Assume nothing without delay.
What now?
Who's in the act of killing?
Yeah, the problem is
The
one
fight
sees the
is
other one.
unavoidable now.
Did we get everybody else though? Yes, we did. Okay. Well, let's we'll play this one out, I guess. I'm wondering if I can still get the hinge shot. This is not over any of them. This is over the boss. Maybe we just go for that. Maybe that's the best we can do.
These boots have seen everything.
It freaking disappears when I try to actually utilize it. Hello? I'm trying to find there's a... If I use the stealth mode here? No. Or not the stealth mode, the tactical mode. I mean, I like to experiment. Okay, so we got... I can shoot this one, the hinge associated with this one, but I can't actually get my camera to see the one that's right here, above this guy. There's like one that's right here, and I just can't see it. Which kinda stinks. Right? There's two on either side of this guy, and I literally can't see them. Any tricks for that? Alright, we'll try this one, I guess. You can pull back zoom in. I mean, I'm scrolling out. This is max zoom out, I think. Yeah, no matter what I do, I think I'm out of position to be able to see these. Strange, but zoom in and bring the camera behind the massive chair. Alright, so I'll do that. And I'm behind the massive chair. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I can see it. And then mouse over. Looking for a hinge. So let's see. So there's a drum here that I wanted to shoot, but we don't have enough movement for it. There's also a drum here that I don't have enough movement to shoot. I can get a shot off that would at least destroy the drum. Alright, no more drum there. We still have the other drum that we need to deal with. That might not have been a good use of resources. Is she immediately gonna bang the drum? Yeah. God. Yeah! Oh, an ultra wide? So now we got... Is everybody outside on us or no? I can't actually tell. Can I... Oh, see, now I can see them. Frick. Is there any way I can... That... It doesn't even hit him, though. Alright, fantastic. Well, now we learned our lesson.
Can't give up.
So destroying both the drums seems important. Yeah, this fight seems like it's going to be a bit of a pain. It does. So the performance we can't use to... Oh, maybe if we cancel the performance... They'll turn around and not face each other, and then we can kill them.
Tread carefully.
We're gonna try one more time.
Their cities will be razed to the ground, and they'll know
Is that
she
blood?
is that
Never mind.
So it's not the hearing. I think it's the seeing. But I wanna test this.
Someone there?
So I'm gonna stand like here,
Assume
and
nothing.
I'm gonna stand like right here.
Without delay.
And the idea is we will cancel. We'll enter turn-based mode, and then we will stop the performance.
Well, it is.
How do we stop a performance? Maybe just give it another action? Okay, stop the performance. Now...
Delicious.
No time to dally.
They should turn around. He went too far, I think. Well, maybe not. We do have...
What a day. All right.
We do have the setup that I want, which is they're not facing each other.
Caught in the act of killing.
Your back
The
was
fight
turned,
is unavoidable
my dude.
now.
Your back was turned. Okay, so if we want... we want any hope at all, we need to... Oh, wow. That's one solution for this problem. Okay. She rings the bell, so we don't have a lot of time right now to stop her. In fact, we have no time.
Shall we cut and run?
Oh, you still have actions. Is there any chance you can shoot this?
Let's play.
Nice shot. All right. Well, Ragzlin just did some serious work, but there's no drum here. So we need to keep him alive. And also, is Ragzlin up here with us?
Got to concentrate.
Yes, he is. That's a weird setup we got there.
Let's turn someone inside out.
So let's see. You have used your primary action, so you have an offhand melee action left. I think we just potion you up and ideally get you out of the gunk.
This way.
Okay.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Now you, I think we can probably just hopefully swing and a miss. All right, would have liked to have secured the kill there, but I'll take what I can get. Now with the drums, it looks like the spiders have not joined the party. I'm super wondering what Ragzlin is going to do up in the rafters. I was thinking maybe I could push him off. We still have our secondary action. He took 43 damage from falling off of that. Oh, missed his javelin throw too. Yeah, she didn't get the... Hold person is really giving me some heartburn here, though, I'm not gonna lie.
I need to find a way
Oh,
forward.
I need to not step in the goop. Okay, that didn't last very long. That's good. I think we need to focus on Raglan here. Okay, it seems to be saying that I can't throw it at him because the path is interrupted. If I like run to here, can I jump to here? Alright, I can. Okay, getting a kill there is insane. Okay. She can take it. Hex strength is a little annoying. I'd love to get another holy bolt or guiding bolt. Do we have a shot here? Okay.
Take two.
All right, so we're failing the stealth check, but whoa, Raglan just pumped some numbers there. We're gonna be prone if we jump down. How much do you have left? 26. We have Mistwalk. I think now is the time.
Come on, can't stay idle. Best be on my way.
Good try. Okay, this is gonna hopefully be the takedown here. Critical miss. That's what I'm talking about. Anything that's not them healing Raglan, I'm probably going to be okay with. Oh, you jerk. Trying to push me. That's what I do to you.
Have to keep going.
All right. Raglan is dead. Oh, man. Leaving her unattended has been not great for business. So wait, the piercing, this is 3 to 10. The piercing bolt, piercing strike, or the piercing shot is also 3 to 10. This is 49. It's 49. All right, let's just give it a go. Okay, gaping wound. All right, so do we try to help her up? Or do we try to help our rogue up? Probably.
On the move.
Oh my gosh, enough out of you over here. Wait, where did this one come from? Were they always there? We're all out of spells, unfortunately. I think we need to get down off of our high heights here. All right, so let's see you. Ah, okay. Oh, there's the dual wield button. Okay, so I want to do a primary attack only here. Well, I want to bite him.
That nearly ended me.
Okay. Got a bit of healing.
So much for peace.
This guy has 3. This guy has too many. Okay.
One day I'll catch a break.
Alright. Nice swing and a miss. Get off of that. Alright, back up we go.
On the move.
Good hit. Good try. I think we run over here and we try and get an offhand hit in. Wow. Nice offhand hit.
Nothing will stand in my way.
You have 5 left.
What do I have
It's
to
possible. Okay. So now the only one left is that that one upstairs.
Fury, I am death. Make way.
I can't quite get to her to push her, unfortunately. Wow, critical hit, nice.
Let's have some fun.
And now again, can I... Path interrupted, alright.
Don't linger.
I'm just gonna get out of line of sight, I guess, here.
Survival is all that matters. Can't slow down.
I am fury. I am death. My path
Great. All the
be
way to the
true.
bottom of the stairs and not quite up it. Are we there yet?
Let's have some courage. A better position. Delicious.
Another fight. Let's go.
Alright, please, someone just finish off this last mob.
There's an illithid parasite
All
in my
right.
corpse. You should take a look.
That was a very clean fight once once the mess finished up.
No one's stopped me yet.
Okay, nobody else died up on the up on top there.
Breathe deep and move.
Should get some rest. I need to keep sharp.
Yeah, we'll get some rest. Mind Flayer was a bait.
What's in here?
Now we got. I'm excited for that iron gate. Gotta see what all the treasure is. God, just. Oh, that's the gold that they threw to me.
Holding.
Wow,
Hiding here.
there is some food in here. In case you were worried about. So let's see, another full supply pouch. Who still has an empty supply pouch? 46 there. Alright, yeah, you You can start carrying some serious supplies. There we go. Now we're no longer encumbered. I didn't need to pick up a smoke keg. Smoke powder? What was this? Smoke powder barrel.
Let's have a look.
We haven't looted Ragzlin yet. Alright, let's get that done, and then we can also do some dead talking.
What's inside?
Alright, Mind Flayer, Specimen. Oh, his key. I wonder if that just lets us straight in. The Faith Breaker is a versatile warhammer. They really want us to talk to Ragzlin. There's a scroll of Talk to Undead here. There's one over here as well. Alright, so let's see. I think...
I'm ready. Need to keep going.
Blackets will be done.
Keep your distance, darling. Step quick.
Now, are we going to go back and see who killed Ragzlin? I don't remember that either. Let's see. Received condition goaded. Was hit for 3 piercing damage. Shadowheart killed him. Okay, so great. Yet again, we have the problem where she got the killing blow. So we'll have to do disguise self as a dwarf.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Why? What is the? Why do they want him?
Glory. Ours.
Okay.
Absolute binds. Obedience.
Check out if there's anything else in the room that you can use Speak Dead on too. So I was wondering about the Mind Flayer corpse, but he was already doing it. And wouldn't they be glowing green? Wasn't that the...
These things have stayed interesting.
Wasn't
More
that
for me.
the idea behind that? Or am I wrong about that? Let's see.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Yeah, can no longer speak. I mean, I can use it on the hench people, but that doesn't seem to be that interesting. We could use it on these novice absolutes, I guess. We could at least try.
Onward.
I think the goblins are a waste of time.
The corpse has nothing to say.
Yeah, nothing to say. Okay, I think that's it.
I've got a long road ahead. These boots have seen everything.
Ooh la la. What do we have here? Oh, snap. This is a payday. Another Infernal Iron. We have Amulet of Selûne's Chosen, which... Selûne's Dream. Regains hit points, but possibly falls asleep. Okay. That's actually really useful, because we can use that out of combat. The Gloves of the Growling Underdog. Where it gains advantage on melee attack rolls while surrounded by 2 or more foes. Seems like a tank thing. And then Spring Step Boots. Okay. All good. Ooh. How very cool. Alright, well, with that done...
All right. What now?
I am going to, I'm going to hit save, and that's going to be it for this week. We made some good progress today. Finished off this goblin camp for the most part. And I will probably off-camera do some kind of, like, inventory cleanup stuff. But yeah, this was super fun session. Let's do a hard save. Yeah, if you, yes, I absolutely will. I know she's feeling under the weather. So I definitely will. If you're at all interested, highly recommend checking out my YouTube. That's where I do most of my work. Hopefully, chat is still playing well. Yeah, and other than that, if you're interested in recommending games or have more to talk about, the Discord is the place to do it. Thanks everybody for hanging around. It was a pleasure, and I'll catch you all in the next one. But for now, that's going to do it for me.